Welcome back. We're making another drink, Disney drink at home, because we are still trapped at home, but for all good reasons.
Trapped, but we've been making the best of it.
We have. We've been making drinks from different Disney bars. At least we're making them the best that we can.
The best that we know how, yeah.
We've made them from Tune In Lounge, the Nomad Lounge,
Enzo's Hideaway, Abracadabra.
And today we're making a drink from
Raglan Road.
Raglan Road, the Irish pub at Disney Springs in the Landing. And what are we making today?
We are going to make the Rosemary and Maple Whisky Sour. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little nervous for this drink. A little nervous.
Rosemary Maple Syrup.
Rosemary and Maple Whisky Sour. Yes. It's my first attempt at a drink with an egg white. A little nervous.
Little nervous.
Not gonna lie.
Don't be nervous.
All right, Raglan Road, Irish pub. So
just get after it. Let's just do it. All right, here we go. So you want an egg white. You're gonna put that in first. I'm gonna try not to get the yolk in
No
here.
yolks, please.
No yolks. See, this is where my baking experience comes in handy. Look at that. Look at that. So just the egg white in there. Save this yolk maybe to make omelets tomorrow or something.
No, we're not.
I don't know. Okay.
So the egg goes in first. So the egg
white goes in.
Is there any reason why that goes in first?
Well,
and not last?
you would normally, they want you to use fresh rosemary. We didn't have fresh rosemary, but I did have some crushed rosemary in the pantry. So what I did is this afternoon I simmered some of the crushed rosemary in the maple syrup.
Brilliant.
So I made our own rosemary infused maple syrup. So normally you would first throw in the rosemary, muddle it a little bit to get the oils out.
The full.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. But we sort of skipped that step. So we put the egg white in. We're gonna do a half an ounce of the rosemary infused maple syrup. Looks like about a half there. It's going to be a sticky drink to make. It says an ounce of lemon juice, so what I'm going to do is this isn't quite a half. I'm going to cut a lemon in half and just squeeze whatever juice I can get out of it in there.
Half a lemon.
Half a lemon, I guess, yeah. We'll just
eggs and lemon.
We wing it, you know.
Oh, you should
We wing it here. It's going everywhere. So lemon juice.
I was gonna see if you could make a whole video without saying wing it.
I can't. Well, especially when I'm making something like this is how I cook. This is how I bake. I wing it. I know. Yeah, you're supposed to follow recipes, and I kind of do, but you know that's half the fun of making it yourself. Now the good stuff. It calls for Tennessee whiskey, believe it or not, at Raglan Road, an Irish pub. Call for Tennessee whiskey.
You're right smooth. It's Tennessee whiskey.
It wasn't Jack Daniels, but this is what we had for Tennessee whiskey, so that's what we're going to use.
So American whiskey.
American whiskey, Tennessee whiskey, specifically it said.
Well, unless they move Tennessee, that's an American whiskey.
Well, I know. But do they make whiskey in other parts of America? I'm sure they probably do. 2 ounces in there. Now, whenever you use an egg in a cocktail, you want to do what they call dry shake it first. So all that means is you're going to shake it for 30 seconds with no ice in it. You're backing up. It's okay, it's just an egg. So we're going to shake it. Probably about 30 seconds. It got all over me, and I don't know why. And then we're going to add some ice. Then you just strain it over fresh ice. My hands are all sticky now.
Egg sticky?
Egg sticky. No, it's the maple syrup actually.
And so you went with the big cubes. Is that?
I'm just becoming partial to the big cubes.
We've become fans of the big ice cube, and I wonder if it's served on.
I don't know if in a whiskey sour it really matters.
Is it even on ice? It's definitely. Is it just?
Yeah,
I would say
it's on ice.
Shaken on ice and then put in the glass, or?
No, you would definitely drink a whiskey sour with ice. And then, of course, they garnished it with the pretty fresh rosemary, which once again we don't have. So I'm just gonna put a little lemon on there because, like I say, cocktail isn't finished without a garnish. That's it. Rosemary and maple whiskey sour.
Whiskey sour with egg and rosemary and maple syrup.
And lemon.
This is either going to be awesome.
Really, really good or really horrible.
Or
yeah. Are you ready?
Are you going to be honest, or are we just going to pretend
I'm
we
going
like
to be
them anyways?
100% honest. It smells nice.
It does.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I like it.
I don't know if I like it.
I like it. I think that the rosemary is super subtle. You almost don't even taste it. I think that obviously if we had had fresh rosemary and the oils were in there and you had that, no, stop. You don't want to do that. You would get more of the rosemary. I don't get much of it. But if you stick your finger in the maple syrup and taste it, you taste the rosemary.
I don't know what I get. It's a combination of everything, but nothing stands out. It's like a unique flavor that doesn't. I can't put my finger on maple or rosemary.
But
or,
you don't know
or
if
the
you like
whiskey.
it.
I don't know if I like it.
I do.
Yeah, it's a flavor that I can't describe as anything else.
In a bad way or a good way?
No, I don't know. I don't know, man.
Oh no.
I mean, it's not bad. I could drink it,
Yeah.
but it's probably a drink where I'll enjoy it, but I would never, like, if this is.
You're not going to go to Raglan Road and order that? Because I think I'm going to.
So there's drinks that you like that I don't like everything the same. So
Yeah.
this might go in your camp. This will be on your board.
Yeah.
I'll just go like with the 4 provinces and get the beer flight
You'll just get a Guinness.
drinks.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll grow on me. It's
Yeah.
not bad.
Maybe.
Raglan Road, The Landing, Disney Springs,
Yeah.
Irish Pub,
Yeah.
named after Raglan Road, a road in Dublin. There's also a song in a poem on Raglan Road.
That's right.
Patrick Kavanagh wrote the poem. Luke Kelly from the Dubliners, they got together. They were in a pub or something, performing the same night or just together, and they made a song out of the poem, and that became On Raglan Road. We've said this before. The bar there, at least like the inside, all the wooden bar, was built in Ireland
It's so
and
crazy.
shipped over here and put back together.
So cool.
It's a great place. If you haven't been in there, live entertainment all the time.
Yeah. Maybe that's why it feels so authentic when you go inside there.
The Great Irish Hoolie, one of the events we love to go to
Yes.
every year, is at Raglan Road.
Labor
It's
Day
like
weekend.
It's like the halfway point
Yeah.
between
They usually have it on Labor Day
St.
weekend.
Patrick's Day, Labor Day weekend. That's always good. Maybe it's growing on me. Oh, you know what it is?
Oh,
No, you know what it is?
What?
The ice is melting a little bit. It's cutting
Oh, and you
it.
like
It's
it.
chilled and the ice is cutting it a little bit. I bet you. I like my cocktails.
You like watered down drinks, is
I
that
like
what you're
watered
saying?
down drinks. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Yeah. Okay.
Raglan Road, the logo,
Yes.
3 spirals.
Yes.
And it's called. Go ahead. Try
I don't know how to pronounce it. The interlocking spirals of Triscali is how I would pronounce it. I probably
Triscali.
just ruined that word.
Anyways, the logo,
It's
which is
very
on their
cool.
coasters, it's a 3 spirals. They, the history of the logo, and this was on their website. It came off of a tomb in Ireland that's like the Newgrange Neolithic tomb, built in 3200 BC. But those logos were on the stone when they excavated it or whatever. However it came about, there's a tomb, and they claim that the 3 spirals, which is common in a lot of symbols and. They say that it stands for like the earth, sun, water, but other people say that the 3 spirals could mean like life, death, rebirth, or mother, father, child, but who knows?
Can mean whatever you want it to mean.
It could mean,
Evidently.
it could mean 1 bourbon, 1 scotch, 1 beer.
Oh, I like that meaning.
So what you want? 1 bourbon, 1 scotch, 1 beer.
I like that.
Again, it's on the coasters at Raglan, which we used to have a
We
few.
used to have
must have used
them,
them all.
yeah,
We
I
don't
guess
have
we
them.
did.
So that means we're due for a trip back to Raglan once
Well,
they're back
one
in
of these
business.
days.
What's the name of it again?
Days. Rosemary and Maple Whisky Sour.
That's a mouthful. I think like some cocktails, I just needed to let it set on ice, and
Because you like it now.
it's much better now. I really like it now. You did good. And I'm getting my protein. There's eggs.
Oh my god.
Oh, and rosemary. That must have some kind of health benefit too.
Rosemary. Well, it's a plant, so it's
I would
almost
say
like having a salad.
Another successful.
I think so.
So
I
we've been
think
making
so.
Disney drinks at home. Again, if you've had this drink, let us know below in the comments, or if you're just a big fan of Raglan Road like we are, you can get a really proper Guinness there.
Yes, we
You
love
can
it.
get Kilkenny,
Oh, one of the few places you can get Kilkenny.
Smittix, we like Harp. Anyways, I don't know if we've had a lot of mixed drinks there.
No,
though.
we usually either
Usually
go for the Guinness or the Four Provinces.
If you have any drinks from a Disney bar you want us to take a stab at,
Let us
or
know.
when I say us, I mean Karen. Let us know, and she'll make them, and I'll drink them. Cheers. I hope I don't have a dairy allergy.
Your throat's closing up?
My throat might be closing up. It's not.
Not.